Everyone, Steve from OpenBOM, and in today's video, I'd like to show you how easy it is to organize your Fusion 360 data into OpenBOM catalogs. You might think about them as categories. So there's a couple of steps we're going to go through, and I'm going to take you through each one of them right now with this simple design. I like this design. It's part of a fuel filter. It's got a body, a couple of pieces of hardware in here, a screw and a nut, and a little tab on the end that we're going to make out of sheet metal. So as I think about this, I've got maybe some fasteners and a sheet metal along with my kind of regular design items. So let's convert that into some OpenBOM catalogs. In order to do that, we're going to head over to our OpenBOM account, sign in, and use the create catalog command to create a couple of catalogs that make sense for our use case here. Here you can see I've created a sheet metal fasteners and a molded one for maybe for use in the future. Everyone running Fusion will have the Fusion 360 items catalog already available in their account. And if you've been watching any of my videos, you've seen that many of the items that I've created in all those videos, they all appear here. So this is where all your data goes, and that, of course, always works fine. But we want to be a little more organized. So I've created the fasteners catalog. First thing I like to do is that first thing that's needed to do is jump into the part number setup and create a part number sequence that meets the needs of your company. So in my case here, I've set up my fastener part numbers so that every time I add an item, I get the next one in the sequence, F1000, F1001, etc. I've done something similar for sheet metal. Likewise, I've set up the part number sequence in there so that every time I add an item, I get the next available number. That's important because the OpenBOM integration is going to come over to this catalog, fetch the next number, and it's important that this catalog produce the next number for the item that you're working on. So the key thing here, I've set up a couple of catalogs, turned on part number sequencing. That's all that needs to be done. Okay, next we're going to return to Fusion, and we're going to use the Fusion properties, excuse me, we're going to use the Fusion OpenBOM command to get the next available part number. It'll be saved into the Fusion properties. So let's show how that works. I'm going to go ahead and choose this brass nut at the top. I'm going to say, fetch the next part number, and I'll be greeted with a dialog that says, where do you want to get it? I'm going to get it from my fasteners catalog. If, by the way, if your part number generation is not turned on, you won't see it listed here. So I'm going to go get the next number from my fasteners catalog, generate that next number, tells me it's going to get the 1002. That sort of makes sense, and assign that. Okay, so I'm going to do that for each of these items in my catalog that I want to send to someplace other than Fusion 360. Again, I'm going to send this over here to the fasteners catalog. And then likewise down here for my thumb screw, I'm going to grab a part number for that and assign it to the sheet metal catalog. So once you've done this, of course, you've done it. So if you're reusing these components in other designs, as you should be, this information will already be set up in OpenBOM. And then the bowl, I'm just going to let it go wherever my Fusion 360 parts go. That's it. I've assigned those part numbers. If we take a little closer look using the Fusion properties command here, we'll see that some part numbers have been assigned. Just like we said, that's got the 102. That screw probably has whatever the next one is, or the 103, and etc. So, okay, so now that part number assignment is done, next step is just simply build the BOM like we normally would. Now, I'm running the latest Fusion integration, which means I'm going to get my Fusion images are all going to come from the cloud. So that experience of generating those thumbnail images is significantly improved and faster, as you can see. So if you're not running that latest update, be sure you get it. Check up here. And here and my BOM is done. So let's take a little closer look at this. And I'm just going to pull up the item information here for that first item. I'm going to say, yep, that went to the fasteners catalog. At 103, it did as well. And the sheet metal one here, Fusion is telling me that's in my sheet metal catalog. Let's take a slightly deeper look, see what actually was going on over here in OpenBOM. We're going to look at that sheet metal catalog, and we'll see that sheet metal item came in here. And likewise, of course, the same thing happened for our fasteners. So In the end, there isn't any material difference at all in how your BOM is constructed and how it appears, but your data is much more organized in OpenBOM. So I just quickly create those catalogs in OpenBOM, set up the part numbering to dispense part numbers, and then use the get part number command to generate those part numbers and assign them in Fusion and make a BOM. So I hope you found that useful. Always love to hear from you at support@openbom.com. Thanks.